Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Golden Bachelorette editors accused of removing Joan's flaws. Joan Vassos is a beautiful woman, but fans think the Golden Bachelorette editors are going too far in removing her flaws. Stay on this page for a glimpse at the real Joan. Clip from Disney Date shows real Joan Vassos. Joan Vassos had her first one-on-one date on season 1 of the Golden Bachelorette. She went to Disneyland with Chalk Chapel. The insurance exec from Kansas is already the fan favorite. His connection with Joan only grew during their date, and they shared their first kiss. Joan Vassos via YouTube. One Bachelor Nation viewer took to Reddit with a minor complaint about the season. They shared a TikTok video of Joan from the Disney date. The BN fan wrote, "Joan looks much more like a woman her age in this unfiltered post from Disney. They cake that makeup on thick for the show, and it is super visible here." After pushback from other viewers, the LP added, "I love Joan. I think she's amazing. I hate how they try to make her look much younger when aging isn't a bad thing." Golden Bachelorette editors accused of removing Joan's flaws. The Reddit post did receive a lot of comments agreeing that ABC is editing out Joan's flaws too much. Check out some of the responses. To be fair, the type of cameras and professional lighting do a lot. Not only filters. I mean, in some scenes, Chalk was straight up gray. Then the next scene, he was red like a tomato and looked sick. She still looks good, but I see what you mean. Her makeup looks cakey or uneven to me. I haven't been watching this season, so can't speak to what they're doing on it. But they filter the 20-something bachelorettes. It was very obvious that they were filtering Jen, trying to make us all forget what actual people look like. It's silly. I really wish they just toned down the filtering in general because it's so much more refreshing to see the real her. I actually had the same thought when they showed her on DUTS. She's gorgeous regardless, but wow, Bachelor must have intense lighting. I've also thought that while watching, her face looks too perfectly smooth in most scenes. Honestly, I have more problems with the long hair extensions. I think they're too much. Reality TV is known for its larger-than-life personalities, unscripted drama, and heartwarming moments. But what happens when those seemingly raw and real stories are manipulated by the people behind the scenes? The latest controversy swirling around Asterisk, the Golden Bachelorette Asterisk, involves Joan, one of the standout contestants this season, and accusations that the show's editors have gone to great lengths to remove her flaws, crafting a near-perfect image of her that may not entirely reflect reality. Fans of the show have grown increasingly vocal on social media, questioning whether Joan's on-screen portrayal has been heavily edited to downplay her imperfections, thus creating a distorted version of who she really is. This alleged editing trickery has sparked debates about authenticity, the pressures of aging gracefully, and the unrealistic standards often perpetuated by reality TV. #### Joan, the fan-favorite Golden Bachelorette. Joan quickly became a fan favorite this season on Asterisk, the Golden Bachelorette Asterisk, charming viewers with her elegance, wisdom, and grace. At 60 years old, she represents a demographic that is often overlooked in reality dating shows, where youth and beauty are typically prioritized. From the start, Joan appeared as a breath of fresh air, poised, confident, and seemingly flawless. Her dignified presence resonated with both the show's lead bachelor, Charles, and with fans who found her authenticity refreshing in a sea of reality TV cliches. Throughout the show, Joan has been portrayed as a woman who has it all together. She's elegant and well-spoken, with a backstory that pulls at the heartstrings. She's a widow, having lost her husband of 25 years to a sudden illness, and her journey back into the dating world has been one of vulnerability and hope. Her story arc focuses on her strength, resilience, and the blossoming possibility of finding love again. Week after week, Joan has maintained a level of composure that feels almost superhuman, leading some viewers to question whether the editing has been a little too kind. ### the allegations, perfect or edited. As Asterisk, the Golden Bachelorette Asterisk progressed, whispers began to circulate that Joan's image might be the result of selected editing. Fans and online forums started pointing out how Joan's portrayal on the show seemed too perfect to be real. The question arose, was Joan really as flawless as she appeared, or were the editors removing any signs of flaws, insecurities, or moments of vulnerability to build her up as the ideal contestant? The accusations came to a head when eagle-eyed viewers noticed discrepancies between Joan's on-screen persona and behind-the-scenes footage that occasionally leaked or surfaced on social media. In some of these clips, Joan appeared more anxious, frustrated, or even emotional, moments that were notably absent from the episodes aired to the public. These moments, though natural and human, were seemingly cut from the final episodes, raising suspicions about the show's agenda in portraying Joan as the perfect contestant. One particularly telling example occurred during a group date where emotions were running high. While other contestants were shown expressing their nervousness and grappling with feelings of inadequacy, Joan was depicted as calm and collected, offering advice and comfort to the others. However, a leaked clip from the same day revealed Joan in a moment of self-doubt, confessing to another contestant that she was struggling with her own insecurities about whether she was truly ready for love again. This moment, which could have added depth and relatability to her character, never made it to air. ###the pressure to be perfect. The allegations of edited perfection raised larger questions about the pressures placed on older women in the public eye, especially in the context of reality TV. Joan's portrayal as a near-perfect contestant feeds into the unrealistic standards that society often imposes on women, particularly those of a certain age. Rather than allowing Joan to be a fully fleshed-out, multidimensional person with flaws, fears, and imperfections, the show seems to have packaged her as an idealized version of what viewers want a golden bachelorette to be. This pressure to present older women as flawless and ageless is not unique to Joan or Asterisk, the golden bachelorette asterisk. It's part of a broader cultural issue. In a world that often idolizes youth and beauty, women over 50 are frequently expected to maintain an impossible balance, to age gracefully, but without showing the signs of aging, to be confident, but not too assertive, to be wise, but not too serious. In response to the backlash, producers of The Golden Bachelorette released a statement defending their portrayal of Joan, claiming that the editing was intended to highlight her strengths rather than manipulate her image. Joan is an extraordinary woman, and we wanted to focus on the positive aspects of her journey, the statement read. She has faced many challenges in her life, and we believe that her resilience and grace are what make her story so compelling. While some fans accepted this explanation, others remained skeptical, arguing that the show's commitment to highlighting positivity should not come at the expense of authenticity. A call for authentic representation. The controversy surrounding Joan's portrayal on The Golden Bachelorette has reignited a larger conversation about the role of reality TV in shaping societal expectations and perceptions. Fans are increasingly calling for more authentic representations of older women on screen, women who are allowed to be fully human, with flaws, fears, and moments of doubt, just like everyone else. For many viewers, Joan's story is still powerful and inspiring, but there is a growing desire to see reality TV embrace imperfection rather than airbrush it away. After all, it is in those moments of vulnerability and struggle that the most meaningful connections are often made, both between the contestants on the show and with the audience watching at home. As The Golden Bachelorette continues, viewers hope to see a more balanced portrayal of Joan and the other contestants, one that celebrates their strengths while also acknowledging the challenges they face. After all, reality TV is at its best when it reflects the full complexity of real life, flaws, and all. And in Joan's case, allowing her to be imperfect doesn't diminish her story. It makes it all the more powerful.